Oh, what?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weekly meltdowns. First of hopefully many. This new little like spin-off of BS Breakdown that we're trying called 8-Bit Meltdown. Me and Beth are like such nerds, especially with like Nintendo stuff, that like
Oh, wow. Call
we are
me
always.
out.
I mean, we're good. We have a packed itinerary here. We have a lot of nerdy shit to get into tonight. But like you and I are always talking about like Pokemon and Zelda and Dead by Daylight shenanigans, like
Yeah.
all of the things, right? So like we always say, like, why don't we just like talk about this on air? Because a lot of our friends of the show and patrons are also fellow nerds like us.
Yeah.
So we
Fellowship.
were originally going to do a BS breakdown, but Allison got a little tied up with work and family stuff, so she'll be back with us next week. But we figured like this would be the perfect time to talk some Nintendo gaming stuff, especially with the Nintendo Direct that happened today. But
Yeah.
it's been a hot minute since we've been on air here for my weekly meltdown. Like we've just been so damn busy since we hit end on the Survivor finale coverage. But how have you been since? What's new in Bet's world?
Well, I just got home after literally being away from my apartment for a month. And in the time that I was not here, Chappelle and his friend Ty stayed in my apartment without me. And then my friend Kayla and her friend stayed in my apartment without me because they were attending a wedding.
Yeah.
And I now have, for the next couple of weeks, a family friend whose daughter is at Columbia. She's a rising senior and has an internship and didn't have a housing option for June. And I said, well, I have a pull-out couch. So for like the next 2 weeks, I effectively have a roommate.
Nice.
And she's been great. I've had such a great time with Taylor. She's amazing. So next week when we go live, if you see someone walk back and forth behind us, that's Taylor. Otherwise, she's not here right now, so you won't see her.
Wouldn't it be funny if like Tim like walked by here and then he just like continued into like your
into my
that would be like we should like somehow try to like trick Allison into like that happening somehow and just
Okay.
see her like lose her shit on.
Do you know? Okay, if you're in the chat / the podcast and you're not Allison, actually, if Allison, if you're watching or listening, log off for a sec. Just kidding. But if somebody is in the chat can actually edit stuff like that, I think we should literally look at an old like thing.
she got us good with the whoopee cushion, so we need to think of something to like. I'm sensing like a little like prank war starting, but like we should totally like.
I want to be caught in the middle.
Yeah, totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to like throw the first stone back. That's totally fine.
You threw the first brick at Stonewall. Happy Pride, by the way.
Oh yeah, happy Pride. Yeah.
Speaking of Stonewall.
Yeah.
It's Pride in New York City this weekend, and you're going to celebrate by having a job in Baltimore or Georgia or wherever you're going.
I am literally always doing like shooting a wedding or something on Pride. Like I've in my like 8 years since I've been in the city, which is like weird to like say out loud. It's been that long, but I've only been able to go to Pride once out of those 8 years because I'm like shooting weddings and stuff like that. So
crazy. Yeah. Well, I was in the World Pride March back in 2019.
Yeah.
And that was cool.
Yeah. The 1 year I did get to go, I did get to march in it. So like I feel like I've like done it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. It's like
but I found out Brian Scally sent me a TikTok that shows that there's this one bookstore in Williamsburg that for Pride this weekend has made like every book that they have that's like a queer author is like they have like a special going on. I think like it's like you literally like buy one get one, or everybody gets one free book.
No, I think it's like actually a soap company called Aesop.
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Aesop is like the bougie soap. Like we actually have Aesop in our kitchen, and like I'm so proud that we have that soap because it's like a statement piece. You know what
I want to go now, so I'm gonna try to go this weekend because that's
yeah.
I'm celebrating Pride tomorrow by going to see Trixie DJ at Pier 17.
Ooh, nice. I wish I could go to that. I'm sorry.
I know.
But Pier 17 is so beautiful.
So it'll be fun.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've been like super busy lately, like shooting like so many weddings and stuff. Like I have like 6 weddings in my editing queue that I haven't like finished yet, and then I have like
Mm.
another like double hitter this weekend. So I'm just like always trying to balance like maintaining composure and like getting through my photos while not panicking, like thinking like, Tyler, you have like all these shoots that you need to get through and stuff.
Yeah.
But this past weekend I shot a trans couple at the Queen's Botanical Gardens,
Oh,
and
fun.
it was such a like, you would have loved this wedding, Beth. It was such a like gender fluid, like cool, like everybody was dressed in like very like non-conforming type of clothes and stuff like that. Like it was just very like progressive, awesome, like
My kind of
defying
wedding.
gender norms and stuff like that. And they actually have like a polyamorous partner. So this is the first time I've ever taken like thruple photos, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. So we had like during cocktail hour, I took they asked me to like take the couple away into like a rose garden and bring their polyamorous partner with them. So it was just like a little like private in the garden like moment, but it was so interesting for me to think about like how do I pose like 3 people
Yeah.
in couples portraits type of fashion.
Wow.
So it was a cool like different exercise for me to like break me out of like
I
my
hope
like
you didn't do like, okay, so you two are like this, and now you just stick your head in like that.
no, I basically like rotated like who was in the middle for like all of my poses and stuff like that.
It would have been great if you just had them like photobomb constantly, Benedict Cumberbatch style.
Right. But yeah, no, like so it's been cool. Like every wedding that I've shot this month, except for one, has been queer couples, and I think it's just a cool way to like celebrate pride in my own way, in a like I love my job and what I do type of way. Um,
Yeah.
um, but
Also, speaking of pride, Brandon in the chat says he's going to New York City.
Like
Pride.
see, this
Bow,
is
bow,
the
bow, bow,
thing. Like I
bow.
miss so many opportunities to like see friends at Pride and stuff like that because I'm always like away and working and stuff. So Brandon, I hope you have the best time.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's talk some like nerdy gamer shit.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Um,
full disclosure, I have been so busy with work.
yeah,
So, I have not even seen anything from the Nintendo Direct.
yeah.
I was assuming, and you could tell me if I'm like, I'm being dead serious. I don't know a single thing that came out of
Okay,
it.
okay. So, like you are like pretty unspoiled.
I am unspoiled all the way. Now, I was assuming that the only thing I thought about going in is that they would announce something of like more details of the DLC for Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah. So that is how they opened up the
Okay.
show. It was more just like a trailer of like just kind of like panning shots of like the
Okay.
new environments, if that makes any sense. They didn't spend a ton of time on it, which is fine because it's like a little whiles away, and also like they'll probably get their own direct for that.
Yeah.
So like I was fine with them not spending like too much time on that, but it was a great way to like open the direct. But the bigger Pokemon news is there's a Detective Pikachu sequel coming out for the Switch in October. Did you play the original Detective?
No,
Pikachu?
and I actually never saw the movie either.
It's my problem with Pokemon is, and like this can be like the first thing that we talk about, like
Sure.
they are just so skimpy on like making their games look good because they know they're gonna sell like hotcakes no matter what. So like why
Yeah.
put in that extra effort? But like, damn, this shit looks like it's like Sonic Adventures 2, like ported to the game or something. Like this, seriously, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. Jeez.
But I never played the Detective Pikachu game, but people are really excited for it, I guess. The next big thing, and I think this is probably like the biggest like shocker of like the whole direct, was they're doing a remake for Super Mario RPG,
I
which is
don't know
like,
if I know it that is.
oh, you don't? It's like a cult classic.
Oh,
It's Square, I believe it's Square Enix that collabed with Nintendo.
okay.
Squaresoft. Tim's in the background. He just corrected me.
Thanks to our correspondent Tim for helping
Yes.
us.
But it's and I'm sure you've heard of Gino, the character, right? That
Yeah.
little like wooden like magician little shithead. So like he's back, like it's like a full blown remake and it looks
Oh.
so good. And what I was thinking was like, Gino has always been like one of the top like requested people for Super Smash Brothers to be added in and stuff like that. How cool would it have been if like they followed up that Super Mario RPG with like, just kidding, you thought we were done with new characters for Smash? We're giving you Gino for free, and here's an
Oh,
amiibo
that's
for
cool.
Gino, and here's the amiibo for Sora from what's it called, Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts
Hearts.
for Smash. I don't know if you know this about me, but I have every single Smash amiibo, like every single one for every.
Whoa, no, I didn't know that.
I've been collecting it like since like the very beginning.
I'm a little afraid to ask this, but where are they?
Oh, so I'm one of those terrible people that like unbox them. So they're literally in like a gin like duffel bag. But like sorry, not sorry. Like I'm not gonna sell them someday. It's just like a cool
Yeah.
like thing to collect. But yeah, so I thought that would have been like a cool like thing to
Yeah, that is really cool.
Do you have any amiibos?
I only have amiibo. Well, I have like, I think somewhere I have like a Mario, Paper Mario amiibo or something like that. Because I think that was one of Chris's first games for the Wii U or
Yeah.
something like that. But I actually collect Animal Crossing amiibo cards,
Oh,
but I
okay.
don't
Okay.
have any amiibos.
Gotcha.
And my friend Nigel, aka Delphron, and my friend Dusk, the three of us, more so Nigel and myself, I think, but Dusk may be just as into it as us, but we're trying to like complete so that we have every single one. But
I see.
it's a lot. And they're scarce now, which means they're expensive.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of us like, do we just go online and order the ones that we want?
Oh yeah. I'll tell you, like, being like one of the like OG like Smash amiibo collectors, like I was one of those people that was like buying like the imports from like Japan and like staking out at like I remember like the NES amiibo was like exclusive to GameStop and that was so hard to find. But there was a Rosalina that was exclusive to Target only, and that shit like that amiibo was probably the hardest amiibo to find. Like I think I had to pay like. I think I did end up paying like $40 for it, like from like Japan or something like that. But like, you gotta collect every one if you're gonna commit to it.
I know. The thing with the amiibo cards is that they have one for every villager, and it's like 450 at this point.
Yeah,
So I
mean that makes more sense to do it in like a card fetch. Could you imagine? Like
I'm 450.
Somebody out there would.
Yeah, it's you, Tyler.
Oh right, of course.
And I would watch like a whole friggin' room in your apartment, just like I had to make a whole a hole for your amiibo.
I will say there is an article out there that ranks every Smash amiibo from worst to best in terms of how great would it be as a butt plug, and I believe Bowser was the worst, and I think Luigi was the best one. I'll have to send you the article.
Why was Luigi the best? Why wouldn't it be like Toad?
Because his pose is like he's doing like his like taunt where he like stands like
it's all about the pose.
Yeah, it's he's got like a round head, so there's like a little
Toad has a literal mushroom head. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Toad's not in Smash though. Did I say Toad? I meant Luigi.
No, I said Toad. What about Toadette?
Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, Toadette's not in Smash.
Why are they not in Smash?
Well, Toad is technically in Smash, but he's just a move for Peach. So she has a counter, so she just like pulls.
Yeah, like that thing.
She's like, Toad, you can take this for me.
And he's like, oh yeah, I can take it.
He's like, oh yeah, Peach. And then he just like spits out this like vomit situation that I don't really understand, but yeah, no, I love amiibos. Like I have a lot of the Zelda ones, not for butt plugs, but I have a lot of the Zelda ones as well. Well, I have an amiibo in my hand now. I'm just picturing it, like how painful this one would be. This is the Midna Twilight Princess one.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt. I'm dying laughing at the chat because Sam Higdon came in with 3 very different questions. What is 8-Bit Meltdown? Why didn't you guys cover BB Can 11? What is a butt plug?
8-Bit Meltdown is just for us to talk about games. We didn't cover BB Can 11 because there was no feeds, and I implore you to search that third question if you really want to know.
It's a not suitable for work question That clearly we don't mind chatting about. I'll tell you what a butt plug is. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, go for it.
A butt plug is a sex toy, and it does exactly what you think it sounds like it does.
And some people are
That's
into
it.
that. Yeah. But yeah, so like I have a lot of the Zelda amiibos as well. And it gives like a lot of cool like I don't know if you've seen like videos of them like doing it for the Zelda like Tears of the Kingdom, but you like tap it on the controller or whatever, and like a chest like just comes out of the sky, and like a bunch of like meat or like mushrooms or just like a bunch of like good stuff. So I think in my inventory, I think I have like 150 like raw meat or something like that.
Yeah,
No cheating or anything, but
well, apparently if you do that with like any of the villagers amiibo cards, it does the same thing. And so everyone's just like, oh my God, we've killed all these villagers for meat.
R.I.P.
Rip.
Okay, so let's keep going on in the direct. They did like 10 minutes about like Pikmin 4. Have you ever played a Pikmin game?
I watched my brother play the first one. I didn't like him. I was like, okay.
I think it's a very like niche type of game.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably now would like it. In the same way that I
Do you think you'll buy Pikmin 4?
No.
No.
I think I would have to be pretty convinced to buy it. But in the same sense that like I think now if I were introduced to Portal or Portal 2, I'd play those games. As a teenager, watching my brother play, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like very freaked out by the concept that it was basically like a smart robot keeping you captive. And like I did not like that.
It is creepy, like the more you think about it. Like,
and I thought about it too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, so I've never played Pikmin. Like, I don't think it's for me, but I'm glad like the Pikmin stands are like getting their game.
Due resort.
Yeah. They have a new WarioWare game coming out, and it's really emphasizing on like motion controls.
Okay.
The big news was there's a new 2D Super Mario game coming out called Super Mario Brothers Wonder. It kind of looks the same to me as like the what's it called? Like the new Super Mario Brothers, like the last like 2D side scroller that they did. It doesn't look too different, but like they showcased like Mario turning into an elephant, which was kind of cool. So more like transformations.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
Did you see that?
I saw that and people tagged me in it, and I just was like, oh, what a cute piece of artwork. I'm so dumb that I didn't think about it being a part of the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah. So we don't know if like that's the only transformation or what, but
it's the only one he'll ever need. I'm here for it. I want to play the game purely for the elephant. I didn't know that you could do that. That's amazing.
I'm here for Daisy getting some love finally. Like so you can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad. I think Yoshi's in there as well, but also Daisy. Like usually they throw in like Rosalina or
Daisy!
Like so I'm just excited that like our awkward queen Daisy is finally getting the love that she deserves.
Let's not we all know I'm Daisy, okay?
I can see it. Let's see what else.
This is my Daisy face.
She does have a weird face, and like her voice is very like,
I'm Daisy.
Oh, hi. Like
it's very, Daisy.
I don't know, it's weird.
And then you have Rosalina.
Yeah, she's more like floaty and like pretentious a little bit.
And then Peach is like, hi guys, I'm Princess Peach.
Oh, there is a new Peach game coming. They didn't like, it was really just like a teaser, like nothing more. We don't even really know what the gameplay is going to be like, but like she's on like a stage and she basically like does some like dance moves or like magic or something to like transform like the set.
She's a stripper.
So, basically, yeah. I mean, she takes off all her clothes and just like.
Is it called wild. Peach's Peach?
It's called. I just Princess Peach's stripper pole or something like that. I don't know.
Princess Peach's pole.
That's what I was thinking, but I was like, will people get
I
the stripper
think
pole
that
or just think that she has like a giant strap on or something?
either way, there's one of two ways to play the game.
There you go. Choose your own adventure.
Okay,
Listen,
if
I'd be
any
here
of
for
you,
it.
first of all, if any of you are in the porn game industry, you're friggin' welcome.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, this is
Also,
gonna be.
credit us. It is
Mhm.
June 21st at 7:59 p.m. Eastern time. Credit
Time
us.
snippet. Let's see what else.
All
There was
I want right now is to fulfill my life's dream of not having a job. Kinky Super Mario, you better work. Peach's pole. So stupid. Princess Peach's pole.
Princess Peach's poll. That's the new. That's for anybody listening. That's the hashtag for tonight. Hashtag Princess Peach's poll. There is a
Wait, okay, but a crossover game with the board game Pretty Pretty Princess. So it's Pretty Pretty Princess Peach's pole.
just so many P's.
What
Just
if it was Princess Peach's pee pole?
We just need to like keep adding on like all these like P
More
words.
peas.
Oh my
Pee
god.
pole. Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon. We love you. Next there was so this new game's coming out called Sonic Superstars, which I think is like a day one purchase for me. It's like the OG Sonic and like the 2D like fast like side scroller type of thing, but like the graphics are updated.
It's not
Princess
peephole. It's
Peephole. Good God.
It does sound like people.
Good Lord. What have we created here?
My stomach hurts from laughing.
Christ.
Yeah,
what was I talking about?
Sonic.
Oh yeah, no, it just looks very like faithful to the original games, but like updated graphics. Like I don't know if you played like Donkey Kong Country Freeze, but like it reminds me of that, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Donkey Kong Country. Got you. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the direct. It was pretty.
That sounds
pretty
cool.
good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
How's Tears of the Kingdom going for you?
It's going pretty well. I have gotten every light route. Thank you.
Nice.
Very much. I've done 2 temples.
Uh-huh.
I have done the 3 labyrinths. Uh-huh. And by the 3, it's really like kind of like the 9 labyrinths.
9? Yeah.
Which I loved. And I've just been exploring. I have a lot of Koroks where I had over 250 Koroks.
Nice.
Could not find Hesto for like the life of me. Didn't know that he went to the literal forest? Like home base place.
Yeah.
And I was
the landing or whatever.
And I was like, are you kidding me? But apparently I looked it up online afterwards. They're like, yeah, he goes there. Like he says that he's gonna go there. And I'm like, bitch, it was day 1. I wasn't paying attention at that time. That
is me in a nutshell. I never read text in video games. Like Tim will tell you, I just like skip over all of that shit.
Yeah, same. I'm like, ugh. I will say, I want to just put this out there. I am in no way encouraging underage drug, alcohol use or anything like that. And nor am I saying that you should do this, but you all should. Get high and watch and if it's legal in your area, get high and watch all the memories. A moment, baby. A moment.
This is where like these 2 games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom like fall flat for me, is like I hate that storytelling. Like it's such a
Oh, I
backseat
love it.
to like the exploration, and like you're getting it like out of order, and like it's totally optional. Like I played through Breath of the Wild and like beat the whole game. Not with like a few hearts either. Like I really like explored. I think I got like 119 of the 120 shrines before
Nice.
I went and beat Calamity Ganon, but like I didn't really collect a lot of the memories. So like I just like I felt like the story like really took a backseat, and like I've only gotten like a few memories so far, and like I've beaten all the labyrinths too. Like I think I've done one. I think I did the water temple.
Mhm.
And like I don't really like the like gimmick that you have to like activate the like water thingy to like activate the switches in the temple, like things like that. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
put it out there. This time, the memories are really necessary for
Yeah. Okay.
the gameplay.
Yeah.
There is one now I remembered the last thing I was gonna say that I've achieved, but now I can't say it because I got all the memories. So stay tuned for that.
Mm.
It is a part of the story and it's a necessary well, not it's probably necessary. But it's something you're probably gonna want. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
The I am like really enjoying the not the depths. Like I do not like the depths at all. Like I think it's like just like design wise, like it's just like so dreadful, but not in like an atmospheric dreadful way like Majora's Mask like really does well with. Like it's just a lot of like the same looking
Hmm.
shit, and like it like the gameplay down there gets very like monotonous and like kind of like a downer for me.
Yeah.
But I love the Sky Islands and like exploring
Me
that because it's
too.
such like I don't know if you know this about me, but like platforming is like easily my favorite genre, and like I
Okay.
think like platforming is in such a poor place right now in gaming because
Yeah.
everybody and their mother is doing like open world games even when it doesn't call for it at all. Sonic. But
Oh no.
I hate Sonic Frontiers. I played like 30 minutes of that game and I was like,
And you said nope.
I was like, I want my money back immediately. But I'm really enjoying the challenge of like figuring out how to get yourself up higher and like using all the tools at your disposal. And like compared to like the depths, like it just is like does not click for me. So like like one of the labyrinths in the sky was like one of the very first things I like stumbled upon when I like first started playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Which labyrinth did you go to first? Which one was it?
That I'm not sure. I know like,
I doubt it was the Gerudo one.
it wasn't that one, and it wasn't the one in like the very top right of the map.
Near
So
in the Akala
yeah, so maybe the one
region or
that's
whatever?
like kind of
So
like
it's
closer
the one
to
that's like right off of the Hebra
yeah,
region.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like got up there and I have like no stamina whatsoever because like I had like just started the game. And so I like got up to the top and I was like, what do I do? And then it told me to like go down to like the main floor, and just like going through those labyrinths was like my favorite thing so far in the whole like Tears of the
I
game.
loved
It's
just kind of
cool.
flying. And here's the thing. I looked at the map and
Yeah.
figured out the map and was able to like guide myself in a way that I never was able to do when you actually had to do the labyrinth on the ground level, like in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Um, I hated doing all the light routes,
Mm-hmm.
but I also was like, I like to explore as much of the map and get it filled out so that I can
Yeah.
actually properly explore things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I literally spent the last 3 weeks and well, it wasn't it was whenever I did the light routes, which was like a week ago now at this point. But
Yeah.
when I finished that, I had spent literally 3 weeks. 90% of my gameplay
Mm-hmm.
was going to random things. And now that I know the trick of the light routes in shrines and such, like that was like made it
Yeah.
a lot easier.
Yeah.
And but now what's funny is like I have 120 light routes and I'm nowhere near done with any of the shrines. So
Right.
I still have a lot of shrines I haven't found. But I can know where they are now, so that's
Right.
kind of
Right.
cool
That
if
is
I'm ever
cool.
going after it. So I don't know. I think it's cool. And what I ended up liking about the depths was similar to when you're in the sky, how do I get higher and higher, higher, was
Mm,
looking at the ground view map and going, how do I get around this lake or river to get
yeah.
over here? Because I know there's a light route over there. And then realizing, oh, I can't access this here, or oh,
Yeah.
I actually have to go here. And there were a few light routes that were fucking horrible to try to find.
Hmm. I think Allison is in the chat here. We're busted.
What? Who said anything about Allison trickery?
Yeah, I mean, we should just like gaslight her into. We didn't say anything about that. Allison, I think you're
Oh, Allison,
going a
I
little cuckoo.
know you didn't sleep well last night. You know,
right.
maybe like not being able to think. Did you hallucinate something
Yeah,
here, my
this is
dear?
all just like a hallucination. You're in
Oh,
a dream right now.
I know that this isn't I know this is a departure, but I feel like it's next week will be too late. I got an ultrasound done yesterday to see if I have any more kidney stones. I don't.
Yeah,
My kidneys and my bladder, everything looks good. They said they're
good.
looking great, girl. You have one more kidney stone, but it's unchanged. It's a small little bitch. It'll come out on its own. I said, thank you. So now I'm not going to go back to the urologist because I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to
Yeah.
keep spending money. But getting an ultrasound done for your urinary tract system is not fun. I don't know if anybody has had to have an ultrasound done anywhere. That wand hurts, man. And it's not because of the wand, it's because of the amount of pressure they have to push on you in
Ugh.
order to get the image. So I've unfortunately had to have this done with my breasts a few times, and it hurt so bad. And then I
Oh
was like,
God.
oh, I went to this one and I was like, I'm so excited. It is not something as tender as my boobs. Like, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I prefer the boobs. I prefer the boobs. They literally had to go right where in my solar plexus, like where my rib cages come together, push down as hard as they could through there. And it's not like they push down in one place, then they rub, and it's like they're rubbing your skin against your bones. It hurts so bad. And
That sounds
then
so painful.
around the entirety of my rib cage to my sides, which were like the most painful thing. I don't know if any of you are so sensitive like I am to anything on your side. Like if you push in a little bit on your sides, that hurts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
hurts. And then onto my kidneys themselves, just like pushing, and it hurt. And then the worst part is they have to measure your bladder full and then empty. And so you have to be full of pee when you show up. Well, I had to wait another half an hour because I'm a dumbass and I thought my appointment was an hour later, and they were very kind to squeeze me in, but I still had to pee very hard and I was sitting in the lobby for a long time. So I'm in pain. That's how bad I need to pee.
Yeah.
She then had to take the wand and push it as hard as she could on my bladder while I had to hold it. And she goes, well, I need to see the movement of urine coming into your bladder to take an image of that. Can you take a deep breath in? So I'm taking a deep breath in, and she's like pushing on my bladder, and
Oh
I'm like,
God.
I'm gonna piss all over the place. And then she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's not happening. And so she goes, sometimes it takes a couple minutes. And she then told me afterwards, I've never had to wait that long. It was literally 15 minutes.
Oh my God. That sounds like straight up torture.
I felt like it. I have bruises on my sides today. It looks like I had a really fun night with somebody, and I certainly did not.
Yeah.
So I went and I peed. She came back, and I was like, oh, this feels so much better. When she was pushing on it, didn't care at all.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it looks great. Okay, you're good to go. And then results came back that everything was normal.
Good.
And I was like, I just paid money to be tortured. That
Yeah.
hurt so bad.
And then they're like, that'll be like $10,000, please. Thank you.
Yeah. And I was like, I've already met my deductible for the year.
That's
So you
good.
can
That's
pay
good.
full price insurance, peoples.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's see. I'm just trying to think if there's like any other like game. Oh, I started playing this new game.
We're gonna do our list thing.
Yeah, no, like before we get into that.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of this game called Deceive Inc?
Yes. I think so.
So I got it 2 nights ago after watching like an Overwatch streamer play it, and it's actually pretty cool. Like, so you're like one of like 10
That
spies.
ball looked like it went into your ear. I was dying. It looked like it went in one ear and out the other. That
That's
was
funny.
so funny to me. Okay, continue.
So you're like one of 10 spies amongst like all of these like NPCs walking around this area, and like the character models are very unserious. Like they kind of look like Fortnite characters, if that makes
Okay.
any sense. And so you have like objectives to like you basically want to like activate like a car, like a getaway car.
Okay.
It's like a heist type of thing. But you really have to, and of course there's like a clock like counting down, like it's like there's like pressure on the situation, but you have to like blend in with the NPCs by like kind of like behaving like an NPC almost. And
That's cool.
it's really fun. And if you see like an NPC like behaving weirdly, like you can just like start shooting them, and like that could be one of the spies. And like of course, if you're like the last spy remaining, like you win and stuff like that. So it's
That's
really
cool.
it's a fun
So it's
like
an online
deduction game.
multiplayer game?
Yeah. It's fun. You should try it.
That sounds amazing.
It takes like the understanding like the flow of events, because it's like a 4-part like chain of like things that you have to do.
Okay.
Like the objective is a little complicated to understand, and I don't really quite fully understand
I want
that
to play
yet, but
this
like
right now. That
it's
sounds
really
amazing.
fun. Yeah. So yeah,
It kind of reminds me to a certain extent of Prop Night. I don't know if you ever heard of that. You
I've
probably
heard of it, but I don't think I've played it.
It never came out on anything other than Steam, I'm pretty sure. Because it was still in beta testing. But regardless, it's like a Dead by Daylight, an asymmetrical horror kind of game where there's a killer and there's certain survivors. Survivors have to fix things in order to power exits, right?
Yeah.
But the survivors can turn into like any prop that's on the map.
Oh,
And
yeah, I have heard of this.
so when the
They're actually
killers
bringing
come
that mode to
around, they
Overwatch.
have to like hit random props sometimes, or if
Yeah.
they see something, but you can also run away from the killer by like kind of jutting yourself forward. So
Yeah.
sometimes you want to be a big thing and like, so sometimes you're like all of a sudden you're dropping
Yes.
down loose and all that stuff. But yeah, it's
So it's kind of like that, yeah. And no, I actually follow like a few streamers on TikTok who play prop hunt. So like I've never like played it myself, but they are bringing a prop hunt to Overwatch next season. So I'm really
Prop
excited.
Night is what this one is
Oh,
called.
sorry.
Prop Hunt, I think, is the mode that you can do in COD where you
Yes,
become a
That's
prop, right?
that's what I've seen. Yeah.
Oh, no, so this one's Prop Night where it is
Okay.
DBD, except for when you're fixing like their version of a generator. If you know the killer's coming, you can turn into like a bottle cap on the ground,
Interesting.
and that kind of thing. And so, yeah.
Huh. I'm looking at it right now. Oh yeah, it does look very like Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Cool. So, all right. Well, so we've been talking about doing this like chart thingy for Pokemon for like quite a while. This tab has literally been up on my computer like I think since like
Since
March or something.
1984.
It's been 84 years. Probably not a good time for a Titanic joke.
I don't know.
But
I think it is.
I think it is too. Sorry, not sorry. All right. So here is our
Yeah.
complicated chart.
Okay. I'm going to be right back, actually. I want to get almonds.
Okay. I'll explain the chart while you're So basically this is like a great way to figure out like your favorite Pokemon ultimately. So you break it down by generation and type. So like when I click on like normal for red and blue, brings up all the normal types. So you'll have like one of each for every generation, including like gimmick forms, legends, like starters. Like they really don't cut any corners here in terms of like what is your favorite for this. And then so after you fill out like the whole row, you'll pick your favorite. Like all of your picks will like show up right here. So then once you get to down here, this will list like all of like the favorites from this last column here. So that's probably the best way to figure out like what your true favorite Pokemon is. And they have all this stuff like favorite regional bird, like pseudo legend, favorite fossil type, like all of that stuff. We probably won't do all of that. We'll probably just do this like main chart up here. I figured this would just be a cool way to just like chat about like Pokemon in like a very casual way.
Totally.
So how do we want to do this? Like, so I have my chart up. I don't think we can do two charts at once, can we? I don't think so.
I could do my chart and then we could share it.
Okay. All right.
But I need to get the link.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Let's see. Sending it in the chat right now. Allison's gonna be like, "What is this?" Okay. Let me know when you have it up.
I thought you meant the private chat.
The super secret chat.
No. StreamYard.
I was just trying to make Allison jealous.
I know you were. I was dying.
Scorpio and me. Okay. So am I just filling out mine here and you'll like tell me what you're picking?
I think so.
Okay.
This seems like an aggressively long link. Hold on.
The one that I just sent?
It went weird on mine. Okay.
Huh.
So are we just gonna like kind of fill ours out quickly, or do we want to like discuss our choices for each one?
I think
we could do like fire round if we want.
Yeah, I think like fire round, but like of course if we're like stopping down to like I think the best thing would to go like by generation.
Yeah, me too.
That way like we're kind of organizing our thoughts like per generation, if that makes any sense.
Have you played every Pokemon generation?
Yes.
I have not. I have not played Gen 5, 6, or 7.
Oh, but shit. Okay.
I know a lot of the Pokemon in them between 7, 8, 8 and 9 and Pokemon Go and like random things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I will say this up front, like I'm a pretty casual Pokemon person. Like I'm probably not as knowledgeable on all the generations. I will say though, I did recently play through Pokemon Fire Red again, and I had such a good time.
Me too.
Playing through that game. Like, and I picked Pokemon that I usually don't gravitate towards. So like I played with like a Porygon and like a Tangela and like an Electrode. I don't know, just like different Pokemon. And it was cool to like experience the game with like a fresh team than like my typical.
Do you nickname your Pokemon?
Never.
Except for our Soul Link.
Oh yeah, which we need to do.
Miss Crow, baby.
I know. Miss Crow is our MVP. Okay. All right, so starting off in Kanto, of course. So for my favorite normal type, I'm probably gonna pick Porygon here, just because I have a new bond to that Pokemon. And Porygon's is very cool.
Mine is Kangaskhan. I love that Pokemon.
What do you love about Kangaskhan?
I don't know why, but it gave me elephant vibes when I was younger. Not because it looks like an elephant, because it's bipedal, but
yeah.
I think it was just like, not that elephants have pouches, but I really always associated baby elephants with their mothers and such when I was little.
Yeah.
And it's also like a pretty powerful Pokemon and rare. It's only in the safari and it's hard to catch and all those kind of things. And so I always liked the idea of how exclusive was, but also I just liked the design of it because it gave me vibes I liked.
I like the lore of it too, how like it's kind of linked to like Cubone. I totally subscribe to that theory.
Thomas Cook in chat's favorite is Ditto.
Oh, solid choice. All right, so for fire type, I'm probably gonna pick. It's a pretty basic answer, but I'm going with Ninetales.
I went with Arcanine.
Okay. That was my other choice, honestly. And Rapidash is really beautiful too. Like that Pokemon doesn't get enough love, but shout out to Rapidash.
Yeah. I just love Arcanine. I grew up when I wasn't the biggest dog fan. I was really scared of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Arcanine is a big, scary fire dog, and I like it a lot.
Yeah. For water, we have our pick of the litter here. Let's see. Who are you picking?
Gyarados. I love Gyarados.
I was probably going to pick Lapras here.
Yeah.
Lapras is just so beautiful.
It is a beautiful one. Gyarados is just like, yeah, it has a 4 times weakness to electricity,
Yeah.
but I just like the lore of like you go from the weakest Pokemon to like a pretty damn powerful one of the most powerful for Gen 1. Like,
Yeah. Wait, have you heard of the conspiracy theory that they accidentally or not accidentally, but like they switched Gyarados and what's his name?
Dragonite?
Dragonite? Yeah.
Interesting.
Because if you look at like Magikarp to Dragonite, like they both have like the brown like whisker thingies coming out of it,
Mm,
and Dragonite looks totally different than Dratini or Dragonair, and Dratini and Dragonair look more like Gyarados. You know what I'm
interesting.
saying?
I've always thought the roundness of the features in Dragonair and Dratini, it like kind of Dragonite is pretty round. Like I
Yeah,
always thought like the roundness of like the head turns into like a really
I see what
curve,
you mean.
and then it
Yeah,
like is like this kind of curved dragon. I don't know. He
yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a little tubby dragon, which is why I love Dragonite.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. For
all right,
grass,
grass.
I'm probably gonna give
Um,
it to Vileplume here.
I'm giving it to Gloom. Oh no, I'm
Okay.
not. Sorry, I'm so stupid. Ivysaur. I love Ivysaur. I always think that when you think of the starters for this generation,
Yeah.
in my opinion, this is not the norm. I'm saying it's my opinion. I think Squirtle is the cutest. Wartortle is the ugliest of the middle evolutions. Blastoise is the middle one for the
Yeah.
when you look across, right? So it goes 1, 2, 3, sorry, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2 for that one. When you look at the grass types, I think Bulbasaur is the second cutest, and then Ivysaur is the best looking middle evolution,
Yeah.
and
I would agree with
then
that.
Venusaur is the worst looking design for the final evolutions.
Yeah.
The fire, I think Charmander's the least cute. Charmeleon is the second coolest design, and
Yeah.
then Charizard's the best looking like of the final 3. So like I feel like that's for me how they all match around and such. But Ivysaur, I think Bulbasaur is cute, but I think Ivysaur is just like
Yeah. I know
such a
what you
good
mean.
design.
I don't know if you've like ever played like Ivysaur's like character in Super Smash Brothers, but like he's probably my favorite of like the
The
3
Pokemon.
evolutions for the Pokemon trainer. Yeah.
Yep.
But
I
I
also think too, like so many of the times the middle evolutions are supposed to kind of look like this almost teenager, young
preteen.
adult kind of aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I think they do this so well. He's like the teenager that ages like really well, like can handle
Mm.
puberty looking good, right?
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
I know what you mean though. Like he would
No,
be like a
I'm like
TV
really
child star.
offended by myself right now. I meant like, like when you were a little kid and you look at all the kids in your class that you were like, oh my God, these were the cute kids, or like these are the
Yes.
I have like in my yearbook, Tyson is so hot for my grade, right?
I don't think
I'm
anybody's
saying
gonna
from
cancel you
that
for saying
perspective.
Ivysaur
No,
looks
I just want to
good.
be clear. I'm saying it from that perspective.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
But if it makes you feel any better, that thought did not cross my mind.
I know. I'm in a position right now.
You good. All right, electric. Electric is like my favorite type. Like I love
Overall,
electric type Pokemon. Yeah.
I like electric a lot too.
And Jolteon is like a top
Same.
10 Pokemon for me. Hell yeah. So
Jolteon's my favorite.
that's our first
Yeah.
pick together. For ice.
See, this is where I'm putting Lapras. I
mm,
literally thought about it with the water and ice. I was like, I want Lapras, but
yeah.
I like Gyarados better. And I was like, I could pick Gyarados for flying. Like, this is where like I'm sitting there in my head trying to think of things.
I'm probably gonna give it to Dugong. Just a very like simple, beautiful design.
I agree. A lot of people shit on Dugong and Seal, excuse me,
Mhm.
and I don't get it.
For fighting, I'm gonna give it to Hitmonchan, of course.
I gave it to Hitmonlee.
Okay. I actually played. I picked Hitmonlee instead of Hitmonchan in this Fire Red playthrough, because like my only rule was like, what do you always pick? Like pick the opposite.
Yeah.
And he was a really strong Pokemon on my team.
Hitmonlee is stronger than Hitmonchan.
Yeah.
So it's it's because Hitmonlee actually has a decent attack. Hitmonchan is like not good with the attacks, and a lot of its moves are other types, so you don't get the stab with it, and it's just a whole bunch of things. Anyway,
Right.
so
Poison.
okay.
Tell me.
No, I'm just like, there's a lot here.
Oh, so well, while you're thinking, what about the conspiracy theory that Venonat Butterfree and Venomoth's evolutions were accidentally switched as well?
Oh, you and I have discussed this on the conspiracy podcast.
Yeah,
Y'all need to go back. I'm totally on board. I think that absolutely happened. I think someone's an idiot.
Thank you for validating my conspiracies.
I'm gonna give it to my queen, Nidoqueen.
Okay.
I don't really like poison as a type for the most part. And here's the thing. I wanted to choose Gengar, but there's only 3 ghost Pokemon in this game, and it's Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly. So
gosh. Yeah, I don't really have like a clear favorite for this either. So I'll just say Arbok because cool design.
Yeah, that's a cool design.
Ground is like another type I'm like not really like too passionate about. But I think Marowak is a pretty cool Pokemon, and just like lore wise is really cool too.
I think it is too. Mine for me is Sandshrew. Sandshrew, in my opinion, is one of the all-time cutest Pokemon.
Do you like the Alolan form of Sandshrew?
Yes, but I prefer this one versus
see.
With like Vulpix and Ninetales. I prefer the Alolan version.
Yeah,
for sure. Oh my god, the Alolan Ninetales I think is top 5 designs.
Okay. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. It's so beautiful, and the Alolan Marowak is really cool too.
While also like not making it look so stupid from like its Gen 1. You know what I mean? Like anyway, I think they actually improved upon the design where that's normally not the case.
Yeah.
Flying is my favorite type.
Yeah, so I know flying's your favorite type. So give me the opinion here. What's the best flying type?
Well, okay, so for this one, it's hard because I think one of the best types that you could be in the game is electric flying, because you're really only weak to the flying types. You can't be the one weakness that electric has is ground.
Yeah.
So ground moves can't hit flying types. So it works out really well in that way, right?
Right.
So there's not too many electric flying types in the entirety of all the games. And I love Zapdos. But I'm not going to choose Dragonite here because I love my Chunky Boy. We've already talked about it. There's only 3 dragons in the game. Guess what? Spoiler alert. That's going to go to him. Fire flying is great too. You do get a 4 times weakness. So I love Charizard for that reason. I've said out my piece about Gyarados. I think Scyther is one of my all-time favorite designs too. Yeah. And I've always loved him as a Pokemon. But I hate bug Pokemon in general, so I gotta save him for that.
Yeah.
So I am stuck between Pidgeotto, who I prefer over Pidgeot. I just like the design better. And plus, I always remember watching the show, and he only had a Pidgeotto when I was watching. Or Aerodactyl. I love Aerodactyl. I love playing with Aerodactyl. When I have it on a team, it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to go with Aerodactyl. I'm going to Aerodactyl.
Okay. I'm going to go with Pidgeotto for the exact same reasons that you said. I think it's like the more iconic design.
Yeah. This one's simple. Alakazam.
I'm gonna go with Mewtwo. Like Mewtwo's like one of my favorite legendaries of all time.
I didn't even think about. I love Mew. I love Mew more than Mewtwo.
This is where you and I feel like that encapsulates like you and I.
I also actually yes. It also I feel like it's very gendered. I think the boys were supposed to like Mewtwo and the girls were supposed to like Mew.
That's true.
And by the girls, they mean like at the time they pretended that girls didn't like the game at all. So
Right.
Bug,
All
I've
right.
already talked about is Scyther for
Yeah,
me.
I have to agree. Scyther's the pick there. Rock.
I've already used Aerodactyl, so I think I don't know why. I've always liked Kabuto. I like the little Heliolisk or whatever it's called. I always thought that was so creepy, and to this day, I'm looking at it right now. It's creepy, but it's also kind of cute.
Yeah,
and it's I don't know. It brought the mystery of what these fossils could be. Like the other ones did. I was like, fuck all the other ones. This was like, holy shit, some prehistoric shit.
Yeah, I probably have to give it to Onyx. I always thought like Onyx like design is like so quintessential like Pokemon design, if that makes any sense. Like I don't know, I just love like how he looks. For Ghost, like Gengar is like, or not Gengar, Haunter is like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time.
I love Haunter too. There were times where I just didn't want to
the anime too, like how he like exactly, and like his laugh is so contagious to me. Like I can't even do it. But it's like that kind of. It's like a snarky like, and it is so great. I love Hunter so much.
You did that so committedly and well.
Thank you. I've spent a lot of years practicing. Yeah. It's almost like a Waluigi, but like less like yeah, less sinister. More like I love Haunter's
more
like
joyful
innocence. Yeah. Bless
oh my god. You know what? Fuck that. I am choosing Haunter now.
Okay. So you could have picked Gengar for poison then.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Fuck the queen.
For right for may she not rest in peace.
May she be resting on the fiery pits of hell right now.
Yes. For dragon type, I'm gonna pick Dragonair. Dragonair is like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time.
I went to dark. I was like, that's not one of the choices.
But I will pick Missing No for dark, just for the love of
y'all know I already chose Dragonite. Steel, this might sound stupid, but I like Magnemite better than Magneton.
Yeah, I can sign off on that.
Fairy,
I'm gonna give it to Clefable. Like Clefable was in my Fire Red run. And she was a strong gal, like even without the fairy typing, like she was just like very low-key, very powerful.
I'm not gonna lie, the fairy type is in the exact sequential order I would rank them. So Clefairy is my top one.
Okay.
I think its design is one of the cutest in the game ever. And I like that it goes Clefairy, like that. And when you go all the way across, they should have just burned the last one. I fucking hate that Pokemon.
Mr. Mime.
Yeah, I hate you.
Did you know that Clefairy was supposed to be the original
mascot?
Yeah. But they were worried that she was too feminine. So they picked Pikachu instead.
Yeah. All right. Who's your favorite starter?
Probably Blastoise.
This is hard because the first time I played this game, I chose Charmander in that whole line. And y'all know I like flying types. But I think Charizard is like so overrated.
Yeah, I agree.
I loved playing as the Bulbasaur line, but I just can't fuck with the Venusaur design. I've never liked it. I've tried so hard.
Yeah.
I've already chose Ivysaur. Y'all know I love Squirtle. I love Eevee. But I'm going to give it to Blastoise as well.
Okay. Gimmick form I'm not as familiar with, so I'm just like purely going off of just like design right here in these little sprites.
Oh, mine is always going to be Mega Gengar.
He is pretty cool looking. Wait, which one? There's two.
The Mega Gengar, the one in the second row.
Okay. I don't really have any strong opinions, so I'll give it to the Gyarados because it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then Legend.
I'm doing Zapdos.
You too. So we'll save favorite for like the very end. Like that's when
Okay.
we'll pick our favorite of the row and then our absolute favorite.
So
All
I
right.
think because that was Gen 1, we had to kind of go and
Right,
like talk about
exactly.
them. But
Like I
let's
don't
do like
imagine like yeah.
yeah. Okay.
All right, so for normal, for Gen 2, who are you
Mill tank.
picking? I'm gonna go with this little thing. I forget his name. um
Sandtra.
Sentra. Yeah. For fire, gotta
Oh
go with
man.
Houndoom.
I'm gonna go with Typhlosion.
Mm.
Lantern. Lantern's like probably one of my top 3 favorite Pokemon of all time.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Why? Just like the design of it looks good?
Design of it looks good. It's a great typing, water electric. Like so once
Yeah.
again,
Mm.
electric's one weakness is completely incapacitated by its other typing. And
Right.
also electric, normally its ability is lightning rod or like will absorb the lightning and like heal itself. Like it's incredibly great as a
Yeah.
Pokemon. And I love the design. I love making something that is supposed to be kind of creepy looking and making it unbelievably
Cute.
cute.
Yeah. I picked Wooper.
Wooper's fun.
For this one, I really love the middle evolution for Meganium.
Bayleaf. Hmm.
Yeah. Bayleaf is just like a cool kid. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick that one.
I chose Blossom.
Mm.
Um,
Blossom's good too.
yeah. I'm choosing Ampharos for electric.
Okay. Um, yeah, I'll probably pick the same. Yeah. Ice.
Sneasel.
Yeah, I agree with that. Delibird is so fucking
I
weird.
hate Dullbird.
Just makes me uncomfortable.
You know what? There's a lot of. Can I tell you when I hate a Pokemon, I'm just gonna go "Ugh," every single time. Okay.
I have a few of those like coming in later generations.
Yeah. Gen 5. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yes.
Okay. Hitting on top.
Fighting. I'm gonna go with yeah, I'll co-sign that one.
Crobat.
Agreed. Crobat is very OP.
Crobat's one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon.
Ground.
Fampy. That's one of my favorite designs of all time. Top 5.
Yeah. I'll probably go with what's it? Donphan?
Donphan. Yep.
Yeah. See, like I'm like already forgetting names already. I'm going with Togekiss here.
Oh
Togekiss
yeah.
is one of my favorite
Togetic.
Pokemon. Oh, Togetic. I'm so sorry. Look at me. I'm
Bitch.
such a filthy
Jesus.
casual. But
What is
I
the
love
noob?
Togetic. So beautiful.
Oh, I love
like...
this Pokemon that's not even in this game, he said. No, yeah. Togetic is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love that entire line.
Yeah. And then for Psychic, I really love what's his face? This little shit right here. I forget his
Wobbuffet.
name. Yeah.
I chose Espeon. I think that this
Yeah, Espeon's
generation had
beautiful.
the best 2
For sure.
designs.
For Bug, probably giving it to
Skyzer.
Skyzer.
Sizer. Yeah, same. Rock, I'm going for Tyranitar.
I'm going for Shuckle, obviously.
Oh, that was my brother's favorite.
He is so cute. Like I love him so much.
Ghost, we only have one option. Miss Crow.
Dragon, only one option too.
Yep. Which I would have chosen.
See, Dark is. I think I can
Umbreon.
get behind. Umbreon here.
Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon.
Really, like number 1.
It's my number 1 Pokemon.
Okay, my number 1's coming up next generation. Why Umbreon? Like, give me the.
I love the design. It was the first time they ever tried to make something look black and sleek and not black and scary.
Yeah.
I always like the energy it kind of gives off. Like Espeon gives itself like a little prissy kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Umbreon had this like I don't know. Like I think of Umbreon as a Scorpio.
Like Egyptian. Okay.
There's like mysterious like what's going on behind those eyes because it's either going to fuck me up or it's going to be the most loyal thing to me ever. Like that is
I love the shiny sprite for it too. Isn't it
It's my
like blue
favorite
rings
shiny.
instead of yeah?
Yes, it looks so good. It's like a teal. It was my prom dress. That's what my prom dress looked like. I wore black with that color with like some rhinestones, and then on the side,
I love it.
it was that teal like sky blue.
All right.
Skarmory for me.
Yeah, same. Fairy.
Togepi.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with that one. Starter, I have to give it to Bailey.
Cyndaquil.
Gimmick form?
Definitely not Ampharos. wait. Look at Heracross. That's so dumb.
Yeah, these are terrible. I'm gonna go with Houndoom.
I'm gonna go with Scizor.
And then legendary. What do you think?
Ho-Oh. I love Ho-Oh.
I'm gonna go with I never know how to say his name.
Suicune.
Suicune? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. All right, so third generation is my favorite. It's the gen I've like played the most amount of times, and I just love like the tree houses. I love the legendaries for this one as well. Just like the theme of like fire versus water is just like very cool.
And then the sky is like hello.
Yeah. And Rayquaza is so cool too. Yeah. All right. So for normal, I have to go with cast form. I really love cast form.
I like Swablu.
Okay.
For fire Torchic.
I kind of like the middle stage for this one.
Combustion.
Combustion, I think his name is.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Water. Oh, Swampert is one of my favorite starters of all time. Like, as much as I would love to be like a gay icon here and pick melodic, like I just have to go with Swampert.
Yeah. Marsh Stomp gives me fucking nightmares. So
yeah,
that Marsh Stomp is literally
you have to get through Marsh Stomp.
That is one of them. Literally. Fuck that so much. I like water I like water grass as a typing. So I want to go with Ludicolo, but I got to be the gay icon in your place, so I'm going with melodic.
Okay, all right, I support it.
Sceptile.
Oh, I love wait, which one's Sceptile?
Sceptile is the
third one.
Yeah.
I love Grovyle, the middle evolution.
Yeah, I can see that.
Grovyle is very cool, but I love Tropius too, so I feel bad giving up on him here.
Well, you can pick it for flying.
That's true.
I'm choosing
little guy.
I'm choosing Minun.
Okay. I didn't really understand the Plissoul and Minun. They were
They're just the Pika clones for the generation.
They were rumored at one time to be in development for Super Smash Brothers Melee or Brawl, I believe, and they got cut at development at some point. Here's your fun fact.
If it's not Spheal, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of good options.
You chose Celio over Spheal. There you go.
I don't know. I don't really have.
Cut to me making that exact face at 4 48-year-old finance bros on the subway yesterday, where one of them didn't move, and I literally went, Adam. Okay.
For fighting,
Breloom for me.
I'm probably gonna pick this guy. I forget his name. Gen 3 is my favorite.
Hariyama.
Roserade for poison, of course.
Same.
Roserade is just so beautiful.
What is the third one's name?
It's not Swablu, is it?
No, Swablu's the one I chose at the beginning.
I have no idea.
No. I know where you said that because the evolved form is Swala. What's the green one?
Brandon, help us out. SOS. we got Roserade.
Shh. Listen.
Gulpin.
Oh, Gulpin D's nuts! That I went for it.
Nice.
That
Thank
was
you,
the
Brandon.
long con, baby. I
It
knew
paid
that
off.
entire time. That's amazing. I'm so proud of me. Also, I think the Viper's design is really cool.
Mm. Yeah, I
All
would agree
right.
with that. For ground, is Flygon bug? What is Flygon
Dragon.
dragon in ground?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Swampert here.
I'll go with Flygon here.
Flygon's a good one.
Flying. All right, give us the flying take for Gen 3.
Beautifly sucks. The regional birds are stupid. I hate Pelipper. Hate them. Um, I don't like Masquerain. It's not necessary. Ninjask is okay. I don't like whatever. And then I already chose. I like Swablu and Altaria, especially like their shinies being like a yellowish thing. That's cute. Tropius has a cool design, but it just is absolutely shit Pokemon.
Yeah.
Salamence is not as cool as Dragonite. Try again. Rayquaza is one of the coolest looking legendaries, and then Dark Lugia. Um, I'm gonna be lame and go for Rayquaza.
Okay. Yeah, I support that. I'm going with Tropius. I love that little shit, even though he's like terrible in the game. For Psychic, we have a lot of good
Latias.
choices here.
There's a lot of really good choices, but I'm
Yeah.
choosing I've always loved Latias and don't really care about Latios, and I don't know why.
See, I'm gonna pick a very controversial pick here, because I think Why Not is like one of the cutest and like funnest Pokemon like
As
ever, ever,
long
ever.
as it, I thought you were gonna fucking click on what was that fucker right above it?
The
Grumpig.
No, hell no, I would never.
Okay, thank God. I was like, we can still be friends.
For Bug,
I love Shed Ninja.
I was gonna pick that too, just for like the concept of it is so freaking
Totally.
cool.
All right, Rock. I like the one at the bottom.
Relicanth?
Amaranth? No. Relicanth is
The-
that one.
I'm going
The
Relicanth.
Armorillo or Armadillo. Your mom's a pillow.
What if that was like the Pokédex description? Your mom's a pillow.
Ghost.
I'm gonna give it to Claydol. Claydol is so cool.
Oh,
I hope that's the
what?
name.
Claydol?
No. What's his fucking name?
Bayonet.
Brandon's literally gonna like murder us by the end of this thing.
I was so confused. Like,
Sorry.
Claydol is grounded psychic, you monster.
Who are you picking here?
I'm going with Sableye.
Okay.
At the time when it came out, it was like the only dark ghost, and it had one weakness that wasn't even around yet, so it was like fucking OP.
Dragon. I'm gonna pick. Is this Altaria?
Yeah, Altaria.
Okay.
Because I already chose Latias. I'm gonna choose Salamence here. No, I want Flygon. I like Flygon.
For dark. Oh, hell yeah. So
Absol.
Absol is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Like I know I've said that a million times already, but like Absol is like my like 100% number one favorite Pokemon ever, ever, ever.
Again, I think that the legendary Pokemon are fucking epic in this game, and the pseudo legend of the Metang kind of line is amazing. Yeah. But I'm gonna go with Jirachi. I fucking love Jirachi.
I love Mawile. I know they're like not a very strong Pokemon, but just a cool design.
Yeah, it should be stronger.
Of course, I'm gonna give it to Gardevoir here.
See, I'm actually giving it to Meryl. I think it's such a cooler concept, and I know people love Gardevoir, but I think she's overrated. But I still play with her. She's great.
Starter,
Trico.
Gimmick. Gotta go with the Absol.
Oh yeah, Mega Absol's great. But I love the Kyogre form, excuse me. Also, I'm gonna do the starters as like the first Pokemon in that line. So I'm changing mine from Blastoise to Squirtle for that first one. So it's just the first of the because that's how
Cool.
I'm kind of thinking about them. Okay. Favorite
And then legend.
Oh man.
This is a stacked list. This right here. I'm probably gonna go with Kyogre.
So here's the problem. I've already chosen 3 legendaries from this. I'm gonna go with Groudon. I've always liked Groudon better than Kyogre.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Brandon's comments are so funny.
What? Azurill? Who's Azurill?
I have no idea.
What?
All right, Gen 4. Normal.
Oh, it's Bidoof all day, air day.
Ooh, I love the little like a note bird thingy. I don't know his name.
Oh, Chatot.
Yes. Fire. I'm gonna give it to Chinchara.
Or Infernape. I mean,
Inferno. Water. Lumineon is really beautiful.
Yeah, Lumineon is really beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Manaphy. I'm gonna go with.
This is Roserade?
Yes, Roserade. Okay. And that's who I'm going with too.
Okay. Not Roselia.
No. You gotta stop it.
I love Luxray. Like Luxray is like one of my favorite electric types, so definitely picking that one.
I'm choosing Rotom Fan for the same reasons. I love the flying electric type.
Okay. For ice, I'll pick Glaceon here probably.
The evolved form of Sneasel. Weavile. Thank you. My God, I was going crazy there. Fighting. I like Lucario.
Same. Poison.
I don't really like the poisons in this game except for Roserade.
I like the toxic croak or whatever.
I'm not gonna. Okay, so Stun Tank is a for me as well.
I wish Christian was here to he would do that so well. The whole like.
I'm choosing the one that it begins with an S at the very end. I can't remember it's Drapeon's form before it. Okay.
Yeah.
Ground. I'm choosing the blue Gastrodon. No, I'm not. Hold on. Hold on.
I'll pick Torterra for this one.
Hold on. Hold on.
A very cool Pokemon.
I have to look. Okay. Yes, I am. I'm choosing that.
Okay. For flying, I will pick probably Drifloon. He's a cool dude.
I just want it known that Skorupi. Thank you so much. Skorupi. Okay. I'm gonna go with Gliscor. I love Gliscor. It's one of my top 5 favorite Pokemon.
Okay. Psychic. There's not a lot of good ones here.
I think for me.
Which one's Gallade?
It's the other Ralts.
Oh, evolution. That's right. Okay. For Bug, probably. Cricketune.
If it's not, you're wrong.
Rock, Bonsly for sure.
Oh, I love Cranidos.
Ghost.
Ghost. I'm probably gonna go with Drifblim on this.
Okay, I'm gonna go with.
I think it's underrated.
Dragon. Oh, I like the this
Garchomp. Oh no, Dialga. Sorry, I chose Garchomp.
Yeah. Dark. Ooh,
Spirit
I love. I'm like picking the legendaries here, but Darkrai is very cool.
Yeah,
and the story to get Darkrai is so cool.
That one is cool
to like play out.
Okay, for Steel, I'm gonna tell you Bronzong and Bronzor are another. I fucking hate them. And also Probopass. God awful. I'm choosing Dialga. This generation had some real fucking idiots in it.
Yeah, I mean, like Nosepass or whatever is terrible too.
Yeah. Nosepass was in Gen 2.
whatever this little fucker in the bottom left-hand
For
corner
Gen
is
3, I
called.
mean, yeah.
I'm gonna pick
Toga
this thing.
Kiss. If you
Fairy.
fucking chose Mime Junior, I would never talk to you again.
No, of course
I
it's
would
Toga
never.
Kiss. Starter. I'm gonna go with Torterra for this one.
I go with Chimchar.
Gimmick. What the?
Oh, if it's not Baneri or not Baneri, Lopunny, then you ain't gay, baby.
She is a gay icon.
Come on.
And then Legend. Probably Darkrai.
I'm gonna go with God. I'm going with Arceus. I love. Okay.
Gen 5.
I'm gonna go with Minchino.
I'm gonna go with this eagle thing.
Braviary.
Fire. Oof. It's hard to not give it to
Chandel-
Volcarona, but I'm saving her for
Bug. That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing too. I think I'm gonna go with Litwick. That's cute.
Maybe this thing.
Victini.
Yes, thank you. For for water.
I really fucking okay. The whole
these are
Tim
terrible.
Cole line, or I'm gonna go with the Tortuga.
Okay, I'll probably go with the swan thing.
Swan something.
Miss Swan.
Miss Swan. I'm going with Maractus.
God, there's like not a lot of. Oh, maybe I'll go. I really love this legendary
Virizion.
line. Yeah,
Swanna,
those
Victini,
three are
Braviary.
like very cool. Oh, I love Zeebstrika.
That's a cool one, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with Emolga, another flying electric type.
Fair. Ice.
Diagonal for me.
I'm gonna pick the bear thingy. Okay. When you first did the thing, the Pokemon in the middle row, the third one in, that was the Pokemon I thought of for this. I fucking hate this little shit.
Scrafty?
Scrafty. Yeah, I hate him so much that I like refuse to remember his name.
Okay, but what about the fucking red-nosed idiots in the front row? Like, I fucking hate the
they're pretty
Conkeldurr
terrible
line.
too.
Conkeldurr, whatever. Fuck off. I do love the Bert and Ernie like fighters.
Yeah. They are very like Bert and Ernie.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna choose Virizion for this one.
Okay. Poison. Garcha.
I'm choosing the Garbodor. Honestly, it's iconically so horrible.
It's the meme pick.
Yeah. I'm choosing Crocodile.
I'll probably pick this thing. Flying. We got some good flying ones at least.
Yeah, we got a lot of good ones. I've already chosen Emolga. I'm gonna go with Archeops.
I'll pick this thing.
Unpheasant. Psychic. I fucking hate the Gothita line.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I fucking hate and love the Reuniclus line, and I'm choosing Reuniclus. That Pokemon is low-key.
Which one is that?
It's the fully evolved Cell one.
Oh, okay. I like the sleep poffin thingy. I don't know what to call it.
Oh, Musharna?
Yeah. For this one, obviously.
Volcarona. Moving on. Next. Gigalith for me.
Picking this thing.
I love. I'm doing the Chandelure this time.
Yeah. Dragon.
I
love this one. Really,
that's Hydreigon. Yeah, and I chose, or that's what I want to. I want Hydreigon.
I really love this Pokemon. I forget what he's called, but he's like
Bisharp.
Dark. Yeah. Bisharp is very cool.
I'm choosing Zorua. Sorry. I'm going to choose Bisharp for the Steel.
Okay. Fairy, we don't really
Whimsicott for the Fairy.
Starter. Viper.
Oshawott.
Gimmick form, more trash.
You know it, bitch. That's not even a joke. And
And then
then
legend.
just I hate the legendaries in this one. I hate the genies. I don't care about any of these dragon bitches. I hate the fighting things. I'm gonna go with this one that sings melodica.
All right, Gen 6. We're getting better at cranking this out faster.
We are.
Um,
Fuck the furfu line. Fuck it all the way off. I'm gonna do the mega Lopunny. No, I already did that. I'll do the mega Kangaskhan.
picking the Pyroar. Fletchinder is like one of I think probably my favorites, like bird, like early bird Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Very strong, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose Talonflame.
Or that's what I mean. Or I don't know. The evolved form of it. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
I'm gonna choose the legendary hero and go with Volcanion because it's the only fire water type in the
Oh yeah,
whole
that is a cool
game.
one. Yeah.
And my whole thing is I wanted to see for Gen 9, because Lantern is like one of my top 2 favorite Pokemon, I wanted a Spanish iron lamp version of it that was a fire water. So instead of electric lamp, it's like a fire lamp. And it would have like the intricacy. Anyway, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I wanted that typing, so that's why I chose it.
Grass.
Phantump is so cute to me.
Which one's that? The second row,
The second
column?
one in. Yep, that one.
Okay. Yeah, I like the evolved form of it too.
Trevenant.
All right, electric.
Dedenne for me.
Oh, I love the little. I think this is one of the better like
that's
Pikachu
Dedenne
clones.
Yeah.
Ice.
I'm gonna go with the middle top one, or something. I can't remember its name.
Fighting. The panda one is really cool. I forget his name, but he's a pretty
Pongoro. I'm gonna choose Hawlucha.
Okay.
I love Mega Gengar, but we can't do it, so I guess I'm gonna go with the Dragalge.
All right, let's see. Ground.
Garchomp thing.
I'll pick the Zygarde thing. Flying. Oh shit, we have a lot of flying.
All the Vivillons. I'm gonna go with the last row of the Vivillons, the one on the
left. I'll pick this little shit. I don't know. Psychic.
Oh, that was so stupid.
This is where it gets real bad.
Meowstick, the 4th one in.
I'll pick this little shit.
Okay.
Fuck,
that wasn't the bugs that I did before. I'm gonna do the Vivillon 4 in on the 2nd row.
I'll pick the blue one.
Vivillon or whatever.
Rock. Oh, I love the
I like the uninvolved.
T-Rex.
Yeah, I like the little one.
Yeah. For Ghost. I love Aegislash. Yeah, Aegislash is a very, very good Pokemon. Dragon.
I'm gonna go with Goodra.
Same. Gudra's very cool. Dark.
Greninja.
I'll go with Absol.
I think Greninja is so fucking overrated.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we fucked up.
Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna do the Matang. That looks cool. Oh my god, fuck off with the fairies. Are we kidding? This is so stupid. Oh, Sylveon. It's easily Sylveon.
I'll pick Xerneas.
Sylveon said trans rights. Okay. I guess I have to go with Froakie because it's like the only kind of halfway decent design. Well, I don't understand why people like this generation.
Yeah, this is not awful. Good. Gimmick. Absol, of course. And legendary. I love the dog form of Zygarde, but probably Xerneas. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Xerneas too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normal for Gen 7.
Oh, God, this. Why? I'm gonna go with Savali.
Oh, I love the little the fire Marowak. This is where we get the Alolan forms. Water. Oh, I really do love Primarina.
No, actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with Salazzle or
Salazzle. I think it's
Not
Salazzle, but
Salazzle. It's the Salazzle, and then Salazamander is the
Brandon
other
will
one.
tell
Sorry.
us.
So water.
Yeah.
I love Wishy Washy. I think it's such a cool idea.
Which one's that? Oh yeah. For grass.
I like Telmites. I think it's stupid to say, but I do. The ship wheel.
It is a cool design. I like it.
I just think it's stupid that it's a fucking Pokemon.
Yeah. Electric.
Boogie. I'm gonna go with
probably the Alolan Raichu for me.
I'm gonna go with Zorora.
Okay. Oh, here's your Ninetales.
Okay, here I'm gonna go with a Alolan Sandslash.
Okay. I figured you would. Let's see.
Marshtomp. Not Marshtomp. Marshtomp. No, Marshadow.
I don't like any of these. TBH.
It's Marshadow. You should choose Marshadow.
Which one's Marshadow?
The last two in the bottom row.
Oh, okay. I'll choose the dark one.
Cool.
I'll choose Salazzle for if that's what it's really called.
I'm gonna choose Rainbow Muck.
Let's see. Ground.
I like a pile of sand. Pile of sand. There we go.
Flying. Oh, I like this little thing.
This generation's so stupid. I'm gonna choose Dartrix. I love the emo bird. Psychic. I'm a Leo. I have to go with Saligate. Yeah.
These are not good. Bug.
Vikavolt.
Yeah. Rock.
I like the dusk form of Lycanroc.
Ghost.
Mimikyu.
Yeah, I have to agree. Dragon.
These are so stupid.
I didn't know the Alolan Executor was dragon type.
Yeah. You know what? I'm choosing that. I'm choosing that.
Yeah, of course. Dark.
Look at how fucking awful that Persian is. I'm choosing it. Also, the bipedal stupid cat starter. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
But I'm choosing the fucking Persian.
Steel.
I'm gonna be brave and say Alolan Doug Trio. No, just kidding. I couldn't even get it out. I'm doing Toga. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do Sandshrew.
Fairy. Oh, I should have said Primarina.
Ninetales.
Oh, I don't have Ninetales available either.
Go back to your ice and change it.
True.
Make it the Vulpix. That's how you could cheese the system.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Starter Primarina. Very cool starter.
Yeah, the Poplio one.
Gimmick. I don't really give a shit about these, so
I haven't chosen the Alolan Vulpix yet, so I have now chosen all four of those fours for the generation.
And then legendary, probably the lion thingy.
Salgalo, whatever. So here's the thing. I've now chosen every single one, the ones I like. I guess I'll go with Magearna.
Listen, it's slim pickings.
Yeah.
It's late.
Okay. I liked a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 8. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Galarian form of Zorua.
Okay. I'm just looking at that big Meowth. Fire.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with Cinderace. Water. This
Sobble was terrible.
I thought Sobble's line was cute. I hated
his animations were so dumb. Like his little, thing. I don't know. I didn't get behind it. You know what I mean, though, right?
I am gonna. Okay, everyone, pay attention. I have an announcement. I'm gonna go with Inteleon.
Wait, which one's that?
That's the evolved form of Sabo, the last
Oh,
form.
okay. Grass.
I love the new Voltorb. I think
Oh,
it's
interesting.
so cute. It
Yeah.
has like instead of angry eyes, they're like endearing like this.
Uh-huh.
It's cute. I love Morpeko. And I love
Probably gonna do
yeah,
the
I'm gonna
apple
go with
dragon thing.
Morpeko.
Electric. Oh, I love what's it called? The Toxtricity. Is that what
Yeah,
it's called? Yeah,
Toxtricity.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Very cool Pokemon.
totally.
Ice.
I like the idea of Ice Cube.
He's just so bad. Oh God, I don't even know what that was that I just picked there, but
I like I like the Rapid Strike Urshifu, the dark type one.
I'm gonna go with Farfetch just because it's about time that he gets some love. Poison.
For poison, I'm gonna go with Toxtricity here. The blue version.
I'll go with the yellow version to cheat the system.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't really like any of
100%
these.
going with Ursaluna because they really kept making that line uglier and uglier. It's
For
a
real.
cute teddy bear. And it devolves into
Ugh.
something ridiculous.
I don't really like any of the flying ones either. Like, of
Oh,
course, like
I
the
love Corviknight. I'm going with
yeah,
Corviknight.
well, like of course, like that one, but I feel like that goes without saying. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
um, all right, psychic.
I'm choosing Galarian Ponyta.
Yeah, same. Beautiful. Bug.
Um,
I hate all of these. So I'm gonna pick the tapeworm.
uh, yes, Sizzle Rock. Look
Um,
at time out. Look at the big form of Dreadnought.
Beth,
It's
these are
so
so bad.
stupid. I'm choosing Galarian Growlithe.
Oh, I didn't even see him there. Oh, that's cute. Ghost.
It's 1,000% Poltegeist.
Mine's the ghost. What's it called?
Corsola.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was such a good concept.
yeah.
Um, Mine for
Dragon.
Dragon's gonna be Dragapult. I love Dragapult.
Which
It's
one's that?
it's the fully evolved pseudo legendary. Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. I'll pick this one. Dark.
I love Grimmsnarl.
Is that the purple buff guy?
Yeah. Well,
What's his story?
that's the Galarian story. That's the Galarian one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Steel.
Did you choose Thievul?
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had chosen it for real or
I really don't have a lot of strong opinions on these like later gens. Like I think the designs are just so shit, you know.
Q-Fant for the win. For the win.
Fairy.
Here it's gonna be Galarian Rapidash.
Of course. Starter.
Spore Bunny.
Cinderace. Gimmick. Oh, God, these are so bad.
I'm
This
going with the
Typhlosion's kinda cool.
Toxtricity one.
And then legendary.
I love Zamazenta. I liked Urshifu. And we're gonna go with Zamazenta in the shield form.
I say this as somebody who loves Digimon, but like these later gens just look so much more like Digimon than Pokemon.
Okay. Gen 9.
All right. Last gen.
I think I'm gonna go with Cyclozar.
I think I'm gonna go with this thing.
Grafai. Yeah, and I love Armorogue. Armarouge.
Fire. I'm gonna give it to the Tauros. Water.
Oh, if you're not going Palafin, you're going home.
Palafin?
It's the evolved dolphin.
Oh, yeah, the OP one.
Oh, well, that was the OP one. That's the superhero form. So yeah.
Grass.
I really do like Meowscarada a lot.
Mm. I think the tumbleweed thing is kind of interesting too.
Bramblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electric.
I love Pama. I love it on my team. And I
That's the
also love
electric bird,
Belly
right?
Bolt. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. No, Pama is the most. It's like the third one. Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm
Um,
gonna go with Pama. It meant more to me.
for ice,
Oh, is
um,
1,000% to Titan.
that's the dragon thingy, right?
Yeah. Although Chan Pao is also really good, and that's the saber tooth tiger one.
Yeah. I'll
I'm
pick this.
yeah. I'm
Middle one.
gonna stick with Chan Pao. Fighting, I love Annihilate. But are there a lot of ghosts? Oh no, I want to go with Great Tusk. Great Tusk is my favorite.
I hate those new names that are just like two just like generic
Yeah.
words together instead of like an actual creative name for a Pokemon. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm gonna pick the sludge whooper because I think the concept is really cool for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose the Glamora, the evolved rock poison thing.
Mm.
Um
Um,
well, I'm gonna choose Pooper here.
pooper.
It's Pooper. Um for flying,
I'll pick the pelican.
I'm gonna choose the Pelican. Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah, yeah.
flamingo,
Flamingo.
whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm choosing Iron Jubilis.
Um,
Um,
for psychic, not a lot of wow.
it's the way this is actually low key the gayest one they have.
Like this. Wait, what do you mean? Oh,
This the
the
whole
flamingo.
selection here, everything's gay.
Yes. Which one's the gayest though?
Clearly, Sia/Lady Gaga is Pathra. I'm actually choosing that.
Yes. Bug.
Slitherwing,
I like this one.
Lokix.
Yeah.
Um,
Rock.
I love Cloth. He's
These
so
are so
stupid.
bad.
Um,
Uh,
I'm gonna go with Gimme Ghoul.
okay.
I think it's a cool concept. Um, for Dragon, I'm gonna go with Roaring Moon.
I'll pick the ice thingy for that.
Excalibur.
For
Uh,
dark,
I'm gonna choose the goldfish at the bottom, Chi Yu.
I'll choose the B sharp evolution.
Oh, King
Um,
Gambit. That's a good. I want that. That's what I'm getting. King Gambit.
and then for steel, I like the little money thingy, the
Yep.
Gimghoul.
Gimme Ghoul. I'm doing Revavroom. And then I'm gonna choose Tinkaton for the fairy.
Mm-hmm. Starter.
Sprigatito. Okay.
Gimmick form. The Tauros for sure, and then the
Yeah.
legendary. God, I hate all these legendary. Well, I guess the cat thingy is kind of cool.
I'm gonna choose Koraidon because he's my buddy.
I love how all my favorite legendaries have like a color palette to them.
Yeah, they're all like light blue and white.
Yeah. All right. So, do we want to do favorite per gen first or per type?
Let's do favorite per gen, and then
Okay.
we'll do type.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay.
So for Gen 1, what's your favorite? So if you click on it, it'll show like all the
Yeah.
ones that you picked.
My favorite from Gen 1 is
Oof.
Gyarados.
Mine's Dragonair. I
Okay.
love Dragonair. Beautiful. For Gen 2,
This one's tough. I'm gonna go with. Wait, make a decision.
this is where it gets interesting. Is like picking out of your favorites.
It's Lantern. It's Lantern.
I'm picking a Togetic.
Is it Lantern? No, it's not. I'm choosing Umbreon. I have to choose Umbreon. Okay, sorry.
Understandable. For Gen 3, of course, it's Absol. Of course.
I think mine for Gen 3 is Melodic.
Okay, I can respect that.
Gen 4.
Gen 4.
Togekiss.
might go Lux right here.
Gen
Gen
5,
5,
Volcarona.
Volcarona. Yep. Gen 6. Good God. These are terrible.
I think Gen 6 is going to be Sylveon for me.
Mine's going to be Talonflame.
Alolan Ninetales for 7.
I think I might choose Primarina for Gen 7. I really love that Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
Gen 8.
I'm going to go with... Ooh.
Oh, God, these are terrible.
I think I'm going to go with Cinderace. I loved Cinderace.
Yeah, I was thinking of going with Scorbunny, actually. I think like the design of Scorbunny is really good. Gen 9. Oh, God, these are terrible too.
I think I'm going with Great Tusk.
I think I might go with the this thing.
Low kicks.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So your favorite normal type?
It's gonna.
Interesting.
It's gonna be Bidoof.
I'm gonna go. I'm torn between Castform or Porygon. I think I'm gonna go Castform. I really like that Pokemon.
Yeah,
it's fun. Fire. I think I might do the
Cinderace.
Alolan Marowak actually.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go Cinderace.
Okay. Water.
Lantern.
I'll go Primarina here.
Nice.
That pains me to pick that over Swampert. For grass, I'm gonna go Grovyle for grass. Grovyle's a very cool Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ivysaur.
Electric. I'm gonna go Zeebstrika.
I'm gonna go.
No, sorry, Jolteon. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna go with Morpeko.
Okay. For ice.
Alolan Sandslash.
I'm gonna go with this thing.
The Aurora
so pretty. Fighting, I really don't give a shit about, but
I'm gonna go Great Tusk.
I'm gonna pick this thing. Poison.
Crobat.
I'm probably gonna go Roserade.
That's Roselia.
Roselia. Sorry, Brandon. Ground. I'll pick Marowak for that one.
I'm gonna choose I'm gonna choose Fampy.
Okay. Flying.
Gliscor.
Tropius for me.
Psychic is gonna be Espeon.
I'm gonna do I pick Mewtwo or why not? That's a very difficult decision. That's really what it comes down to. I'm gonna pick why not to put Mewtwo in like my legendaries.
Love that. Okay,
That's great.
I'm on Bug, and I'm going to choose Volcarona.
Yeah, same. For rock,
I'm choosing
Onyx.
I'm doing I think Gigalith. Ghost.
Sorry.
I thought someone was in my apartment.
We had to play that back. That is so funny. We had to play that back in slow-mo. But I think
my ears are so red right now.
Sorry.
Well, I'm choosing Mimikyu.
Bro, you missed it earlier. That was Haunter's laugh from the anime.
My heart rate is so high. Dragonite.
Dragonair. For dark, Axel. Steel. I really like Skarmory.
No.
That's probably my favorite.
Yeah, Skarmory. I'm with you on that. Togekiss.
Fairy. I'll pick Xerneas here. Starter. Swampert.
Cyndaquil.
Gimmick form.
Mega Gengar.
Absol. And legendary. I think I will do Mewtwo there. All right.
And then we have to figure out of our last square here, what is our absolute favorite Pokemon?
So I think the absolutes only come from the favorite column, not the favorite, not the favorite row. Right. All right. So Beth, what's your favorite Pokemon?
I need to list what mine are. Or maybe we should share my screen for this so that y'all can see.
Yeah. So should we do mine first then, and then
we'll do yours? That's a good idea.
All right. So my short list for my absolute favorites are Dragonair,
fairly low kicks,
Togetic, and Absol. I really love Why Not as well, and Hunter and Volcarona. I think I have to stick with what I said before. I think Absol is my absolute favorite Pokemon. But Dragonair is probably like a very close second. I love Dragonair.
Yeah, that's great.
All right.
I'm going to window this one. There we go. Wouldn't it be funny if I shared my screen and it's just straight up porn? This whole time I didn't even do it.
I would support it.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
You have the Amiibo butt plug article. That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like winning isn't everything with this, and I'm just in terms of like would I have a strong team. I care more about like do I really like them all the way around kind of thing.
Yeah, right. Give me the short list.
My short list: Umbreon, Togekiss, Lantern, Phanpy, Gliscor. That's the short list.
All right, say it one more time, and I'm gonna guess from.
Are you typing them? Because I didn't.
Say it one more time.
Can you put it in like the private chat or something?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Umbreon, Togekiss, Lantern, Phanpy, and Gliscor. It's my top 5. And what were your top 5?
My top 5 were Dragonair, Togetic, Absol, Volcarona, and Why Not.
Okay. So I'm gonna narrow it down.
Tell me when you have your one, and let me guess what that one is.
I have it down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
I have it down to 2.
Are your 2 Umbreon and Lantern?
No, it's Umbreon and Togekiss. Lantern is 3rd. Gliscor is 4th.
Okay, so I'm going to guess Umbreon is your favorite.
I think I'm going Togekiss.
Okay, all right.
I as I sat here, I realized, holy crap, Umbreon, I love you, but I actually love Togekiss.
But the serene grace, can't get better than that.
Yeah. So Togekiss, Umbreon, Lantern, Gliscor, Phanpy. That is my top 5.
Cool.
This actually, I actually feel like a weight off my shoulders.
Right? I was just about to say, like, I feel clarity from this. Like,
hold on, I need to write this down.
I'm screenshotting this and posting it on Twitter.
Good.
Let's see. Yeah, because I've like, what's your favorite Pokemon is such a loaded question, and it like changes at different.
Yeah, I think for me, I've always just been afraid that I would just come across like a basic bitch.
Yeah. Pikachu.
Yeah. I like Meowth.
God, some of these later gens are so terrible, though. All right. Well, that is.
Wait, what was yours?
Oh, my top 5?
Absol?
My top Pokemon of all time. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Like that's kind of a basic answer, but like he is just so freaking cool. Like his design is like perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, in my top 5 literally have an evolution.
Yeah, that's true. That is pretty basic.
And I said Togekiss is my favorite.
Do you think that's like a popular answer? You think so?
I do think until like last year, I always thought Togetix's design was better than Togekiss, and that
That's where I'm at.
I've had a flip, but regardless of that, it's such a bulky ass Pokemon. I would
Yeah.
like if Pokemon were real, that is one I would want. If you could only have one, that's the Pokemon I'd want.
That's a good point. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. That's our like 2-hour like nerd out. We covered a lot of ground tonight, but now like after 2 hours, we officially know what our favorite Pokemon are. I will probably tweet out the link to that grid graph thingy if like you guys want to like play along and fill that out as well.
Put it in the show notes for like Buzzsprout.
Yeah, I will. But I would love to see like feel free to like reply to like my tweet for my screenshot, like posting what yours is. I want to see what everybody else's favorite Pokemon are and stuff like that. But Beth, thank you for nerding out with me. I think the plan for now is to be back next week. I think to have Allison with us and talk some more BS breakdown tomfoolery. Probably won't go 2 hours next time, but what can you do when we've had a lot to catch up on? We have not.
And also, that was a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah.
It was actually literally all the Pokemon.
Yeah. We had to make like over 900 decisions.
Yeah, we had to
on the show.
And some of them were what?
Yeah. I need to replay you that jump scare for Hunter.
Fucking scared me, bro.
I'm sorry.
I literally, my soul teleported across
you
to
almost
you.
turned into a haunter.
Yeah, I did, and I would have come and haunted you.
Yeah. All right. Well, everybody have a great rest of your night. We'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.